Hey, what's going on, guys? Leroy from CMI here. And this is the first video from us for the year, so Happy New Year to everyone watching. And in this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about MASCHINE's 2.7 software update that was released a couple of weeks ago, and more specifically, the inclusion of an audio plugin, which gives us the ability to be able to load in loops directly into MASCHINE and record and manipulate them in in new ways, which is all really great. The workflow behind this has been done really well. So let's take a look at how that works. So I'm going to use my encoder here, and on the screen you'll notice all of the usual suspects on the side here, but I'm just going to, at the top here, you'll see there's an audio plugin, so I'm just going to load that. And it looks relatively similar to the sampler, which is by default where most audio is played from. And I'm just going to refer to my screen, and on the side here in my browser I have some loops set up. And look at that, straight away you can see the audio file loaded directly into the sound slot and is visualized in the pattern editor. We have some options up here. We have tune, where we can change the pitch but still preserving the tempo. What's really great about this is the tempo is preserved whilst changing the pitch. However, there's no audio artifacts, there's no clicks and pops. It's really smooth. It works really well. So I'll go ahead and I'll open up a few more extra sounds in these sound slots here. So move to my next pad, open up an audio plugin. So the loops will be automatically loaded relative to their original source tempo. But when I change the master tempo, you'll notice that all it does is just change the speed, but doesn't necessarily affect the pitch, which is really great. So things start to get a little bit interesting when you load in loops that have sort of like more melodic information. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to load in this organ sample I have here. Now, when I change the playback mode from loop, which is what it's currently set to gate, you'll notice that the audio actually stops. And on the screen there in the pattern editor, you can see that the audio has been grayed out. This is the reason why this is actually giving us the ability to gate in the audio using the pads. So when the pads are pressed, that means that the audio will play. And all this information can be recorded. So this is like a really new kind of interesting way of kind of recording and chopping up sounds and loops on the fly without having to go into your audio editor and muck around with start and end points and spread them across the pads. It goes a little bit further than that. I'm just going to clear that information and open up keyboard mode. In keyboard mode, we're able to gate in the audio using the pitch of the pads. So each section of audio will play relative to the pitch of each pad when you're in keyboard mode. Pretty cool stuff. Essentially, we have a chromatic scale set up here, and each pad corresponds to an individual note, and the pitch of that note, which in this case is just semitones, will affect the pitch of the audio that's being played back from this particular loop that we've got set up. So you can really start to envisage, new and different ways of kind of, chopping up and, rearranging audio loops. And there's also one last way of doing it. We can open up step mode, and we can use individual steps in step mode to gate in the audio relative to the individual grid positions. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Let's do something random. You'll see in the step mode, in the step editor, that we have gated in audio directly through here. I might just load in some more sounds now. So thanks for watching the video, guys. If you have any questions, please comment below, and definitely spend a little bit of time with this new update. The audio plugin works really well.